Hey guys, welcome to the JeepSolid Garage. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a fairly common problem with these older YJs. Your instrument cluster lights up, but none of the gauges work.
JeepSolid.com.
Alright, cruising along about 30 miles an hour. Let's see here. Everything is off. And this is a little more common than you would think, but let me put the key in here, turn it on, and none of the gauges work. But when I turn the lights on, there we go. When I turn the lights on, all the gauges light up. So under the dash here, we're going to look for fuse number 9. It's here. It's a 15 amp fuse. Let's just check it out here and make sure that the fuse is still good. I'm going to take my tester here and just check the resistance on it real quick. And let's see. So yeah, there's no resistance. The fuse is still good. So that's not the problem. We're going to disassemble the dash here real quick and pull the instrument cluster out to take a quick look at it. Now here I don't think the instrument cluster connection itself is the problem, because the odometer and speedometer cluster is separate than all the other gauges, but I'm just going to check the connections anyways. So over on the passenger side of the engine here, we find our ground. So we're going to clean this up a bit. Go ahead and just kind of break the nut loose here. And because this is a stud, we have to grab an E7 here to hold the stud still while we remove it. And yeah, there's a little corrosion there. Pull the wires off here. And yeah, there's a little corrosion on them as well. So we'll probably need to clean these up. So I'm going to take my wire brush here and just kind of scrub everything up. There's the stud, looks nice and clean. Alright, everything's nice and shiny. We're going to put it back together here. And shoot, still no gauges. Okay, after all that, I went back and focused my attention back on that fuse number 9. Check this out. Alright, crawl back down under here and find that fuse number 9 here. There it is. And when I push on it or kind of wiggle it, and watch the gauges here. And yeah, there we go. See, look at that. I'm kind of twisting it, and the gauge starts working. So the fuse is just getting bad contact. Look at that. So as you can see, this fuse, it has a little bit of corrosion on it. It's kind of dirty. We're going to clean it up here. Yeah, I could just grab a new one, but you know, this one's still good, and I want to reuse it. I'm going to hit it with a little electrical contact cleaner here. It is new. You want to be sure to disconnect the battery here before you start fiddling around down in the fuse box there too much. And you can see the contacts in there are kind of corroded as well. So I'm going to kind of file them here just a little bit and clean them up. And let's put the fuse back in and give it a try. There we go. Nice. So there we go. Finally got the gauges fixed. That's awesome. It turned out after all that it was fuse number 9, that 15 amp fuse. I had checked it previously. I checked the fuse, took it out, actually tested it with my electrical tester. The fuse was good. Checked all the other fuses. Checked the ground on the engine because you read about ground. Check your grounds. Clean that all up. Took the cluster out. Now your clusters are in 2 different parts. I really didn't think it was the cluster or the connection to the cluster because the speedometer and tachometer are a separate cluster from the other, and everything, all the odometers weren't working, or all the gauges weren't working, so I really didn't think it was an issue with the cluster itself, but I did check those connections, sprayed a little contact cleaner in there as well. And then finally I checked that number 9 15 amp fuse again, and when I took it out, yeah, I'm wiggling it and I determined it's kind of loose. Let me start up the Jeep and see if I kind of twist it and wiggle it, if that does it, and sure enough, there you go. So hope that helps you out. Let me know in the comments below if you've had the same issue and what you did to resolve it. Electrical can be a nightmare sometimes. Glad I got this figured out. I'm excited about that. Thanks for watching and have a good day. I took my lots of uhs. What'd I do? I took the, I can't talk.